Well, hello. I am doing a bunch of adjustment here. Maybe you can tell by the look on my face that I am not paying any attention to this camera right here because I'm trying to get some other stuff going on that I've never played with before. So, hey, this is live and check this out. So, I have another camera here and I have another camera here. And so what I'm trying to do is get it all to work, but at the same time, did want to share a little nugget with you. How cool is this? Crazy technology. I've got my podcast mic right here. I am streaming live to you on Facebook right now, and it's all a big experiment as I'm trying to figure this out. But I wanted to share with you something really interesting. I call it the main thing. And the object here, in light of everything that's going on, is to keep the main thing the main thing. And that's an acronym. I want to take a few moments while I'm playing around here. You can comment below. Tell me if you can see and you can hear what I'm doing. If you can see kind of a little angle here, it's kind of like that 2-camera, 3-camera, and that little view right there is a little interesting. Some color correction is not going to happen right now. All of these are different colors. I'm not a video guy per se. I see some loves in there. Thanks for the love. Comment in there and tell me who you are, because I can't see jack squat. This is so new and so scary and so fun all at the same time. So let me share with you the main thing. So the main thing is kind of an acronym. Number 1, in light of everything that's going on in the world today, mindset. We don't realize how much our little noggin and the things that are going on in our head play into the way we perceive the world, the way that we are taking in the things that we're taking in is crazy. We're taking in information according to all sorts of other opinions, the noise, the pressure, the things that are going on. You may have lost your job, and for that, I am super, super sorry. I've been there. I've done that ride. The last 2 recessions, I lost my job in light of everything. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to to put that aside as much as I just want to say, keeping your mind. Hi, Anita. Thanks for dropping by. Angus is how I say my name, Anita. Angus, Angus. And parts of the way that you can keep your mindset is the inputs. What are you taking in? Ignoring the noise and the pressure. It's not saying that you don't respect it. It's not saying that you don't honor it. But don't give it any more attention than it deserves. Don't pour hours of your day into taking in the bad news, but rather on the other side is put in inputs that are going to build you up. They're going to encourage you and they're going to set your mind into a place of leaning forward into this, a place of taking a proactive approach, a pragmatic approach, and start planning for your future and see the opportunities in and amongst all this stuff. The second piece of that is your attitude. So we're talking about the main thing is the main thing, the acronym. The first part being mindset. The second piece is your attitude. How are you approaching what's around you? So many times we can have these difficult challenges come against us, and then we'll take on the opinion of a victim mentality. Like, this stuff is being done to me. This stuff is happening to take me down, to get in my way, to fill in the blank. The other opportunity you have in an attitude is to see that maybe this is happening for you. I believe that life happens for you. It doesn't happen to you. And as such, the attitude that you can take on is that, what does this make possible? Like, the things that I'm up against are maybe freeing me up to do something different, to iterate my life, to innovate the way that I perceive the profession I'm in, or the way that I approach it. Or maybe I need to change careers. Like, I get to reinvent myself. Like, this is an opportunity where you can take the attitude of, what does this make possible? And maybe you're in a place where you're dealing with an illness, or one of your family members are taking on one of this virus. Like, how can you engage in them ways that are more valuable and more timely and more relevant? The attitude you have here is not to shy away and to freak out and go into panic, but rather to engage, to be present, to be purposeful, which takes us to this third piece, intention. When you wake up in your day, are you setting your intention, like the compass of your day, by putting in the right inputs, setting the mindset, making the right choices, setting your attitude? And then the intention is like, today I'm going to get this done. Maybe it's one thing, maybe it's two things. At most, 3 things I'm going to get done today. Because as we're dealing with a lot of this, there's this underlying anxiety and stress that's running in all of us, whether we recognize it or not. But subconsciously, we're having emotion and feelings that we're trying to contend with. Some of it may be guilt or shame. Maybe your job's doing awesome. Maybe you're making more money and you're busier than you've ever been before in your life. And you're watching everyone else and you're feeling some sense of guilt. Or the other side is like, holy crap, my life just dropped out from under me. Like I had $50,000 in revenue planned and now I got nada, nothing, zip. What's your intention for today? Like what are the lead indicators that you can take action on? Like I got to make 5 phone calls today. I got to start 3 conversations. Like set yourself some intentions of actionable things that you can do today that's measurable, that is moving you forward. I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do that course of that thing I've always wanted to do. I'm going to write a chapter of that book I've always wanted to write. I'm going to take action and set my intention towards something that is profitable, that is pertinent, that is purposeful, something that's pushing me forward in amongst all this. And then the 4th piece of the main thing as the main thing. Keeping the main thing in this acronym. First, your mindset. The way that you're seeing, giving yourself the inputs that keeps you in a place of positivity, in mental health, in wellness, keeps you in a place where you are doing something productive in your day. Number 2 is having an attitude that life is not happening to you, but right now life is happening for you. It's making new things possible. And the question you ask of yourself is, what does this make possible? The 3rd piece is setting my intention that today I'm going to do something that's moving me forward. Today is an acronym, the only day actually yours. I'm going to be present, I'm going to be purposeful, and I'm going to take action. The 4th piece is nurture. Sow into your life. Give yourself grace. Understand that if you're having a day where some of the stuff isn't going the way that you'd hope, it's okay. Like, process that. Give yourself permission not to do this perfectly. None of us have done this before. None of us are going to get it right. But what we can do is give ourselves grace so the next day we wake up and we can set that mindset. We can take a new attitude. We can set new intentions. And we can help nurture ourselves in new and adventurous ways. That's my word for you today. So I'm going to take some time here just to kind of play. I'm using Ecamm, which is something I've never used before. I'm not exactly sure how it all works. So I just I click something and my screen just kind of jumped around, and I don't know how to fix it. But holy cow, there's so many tools in here that I've never seen before. Hi, Anita. True. Time to really do what we really wanted to if we haven't done it before. Since we are free from any consideration to do too much thinking this time. Yes. Like take action. Take action. Okay, so I have some other cameras in here. Let me see how I can get to... Oh, it's in Keynote? Is it showing Keynote right now? Or is it showing... Ecamm. Let's go to Ecamm. Ah, there we go. So I don't know if it was showing my Keynote or if it was showing my picture here, but watch this. So I can jump from screen to screen. So I hope that what I shared with you was helpful. So this is on my laptop right now. This is my Canon M50, and down here, down below, is a Logitech C920. And so in all of this, Rob, my pleasure. So in all this, I'm learning how to use technology because there's a couple things that are also making opportunities. So I want to share with you, like, what's my opportunity as a speaker who speaks at events who no longer can do that right now. I'm learning how to, like, do production value. Like, I'm iterating my own life. I'm setting my intention to learn how I can communicate more effectively. So here I am jumping around on screens and exposing myself to the world saying, I don't know what's going on right now, but this eCam thing is amazing. Thank you, Michael Stelzner, for introducing it to me. Shan, oh my gosh, college friend. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Jordan. Great to have you guys here. Good morning. So I want to run through the main thing is the main thing. That's my purpose today. Again, this is my first time going live on eCam, this new tool that I'm using. I've got this new camera here. I'm working on my production value to present new stuff to you in better ways. So the main thing is acronym, 4 things. Mindset. Starting your day with the right mindset. In the same way you fuel your body, you got to fuel your mind. What are the things you're taking in? This is your opportunity to listen to YouTube videos or podcasts, things that are going to feed yourself in a healthy, powerful way. Right? Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, I'm working on it. Number 2 is your attitude. Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's making you stronger and giving you tools that you need to be successful. It's giving you the training. You understand this, like, life is like the tuition to perform at higher levels. It's the tuition to give you the tools, the knowledge, and the wisdom to perform at higher levels. The third piece here is your intention. Like right now, and amongst all the noise and all the crazy stuff right now, is you are setting your intention every day of what can I get done. 1, 2, at most 3 things that you can get done today that you can take action on. Those are all the things that you have to focus on, is getting to a place where you are not focused on just doing the stuff to do the stuff and keeping really busy and keeping super distracted. That's not what you need right now. You don't need distraction. What you need is focus. There's too much stuff taking your attention. So once you set your mindset, once you set your attitude, then you set your attention, the third piece that you can do is nurture. Give yourself grace. Take time to breathe. Get outside and take a walk. And keep your 6 feet distance. Wave to the neighbors. Get on a call with a family member or an old friend, or like Shan, an old college buddy, man. Take the time to love on yourself, to love on your family, to make room for you to grow. This is a massive opportunity that our world has never experienced before. And you can either see it as a threat, or you can see it as a place of repositioning, a place of empowerment, a place of giving you the room and the space to take action on things that you've only talked about before. What if you could go to finish that book that you've always wanted to finish? What if you could craft that website you always wanted to do? What if you could learn that thing you've been wanting to learn? What if you could actually change your careers and apply for a job or a role that you never took before? You never even thought was possible, but right now, like, anything is possible. Right now, you can make a choice to jump in and do something you've never done before. That's your opportunity. Keep the main thing the main thing. Don't get distracted by all the noise and all the pressure and everything that's going on in the world. That will take care of itself. There are a lot of smart people, regardless of what you want to say about the news reporters or the politicians or whatever. Like, forget all that. There are scientists and there are companies who are doing their best to try and save lives. There are people on the forefront here who are doctors and nurses who are giving up their life and their blood and their sweat and their tears to try and do something amazing. And I believe in the power of humanity. And so I'm going to trust that people are doing the best they can with what they got. And number 2, man, I'm going to focus on what's my opportunity. How can I help? How can I provide for my family? How can I impact my legacy and my future? Number 3, I want to focus on being the best I can so that I can impact the world in the ways I was created to. What was I born to do? And that's the stuff that I'm discovering right now is like, this is what I do. I'm an encourager. I'm a coach that impacts men on high levels to do high stuff. High stuff, I don't know what that means, but it means that they are accomplishing and taking action on things that they know that they need to do, that they were born to do. So I'm going to help them keep the main thing too. So that's my invitation for you today. Thanks for taking some time while I'm experimenting with Ecamm. Thank you, Stephanie Liu and Michael Stelzner and Katie from Ecamm for inviting me into this space to learn this cool technology and to take tools and things that I've always had that are just collecting dust and put them into action. This is wicked awesome, and there's overlays and there's things that I can do that I haven't even gotten into yet, and more to come, more great content, more in my heart, and more connection with you. And that's my plan. So I hope you have an awesome day, and if there's anything I can do for, hey John Boy, my brother's on here too, let me know. I believe in you. You got this. You got what it takes to change your life and to make impact into those around you. Cheers.